Just when I thought I drank every last drop of soy milk from Druckmann's saggy tit, I was given the great news that we will be adding whitewashing to The Last of Us 2 dumpster fire bingo card. Because the nameless NPC surgeon who inspired the whole destruction of The Last of Us 2 just pulled a Michael Jackson on us. A plot device so strong he changed his own race. You could make the argument that The Last of Us 2 was so trash that he had no choice but to change his race. Or that Joel beat the black out of him, or he used a ton of bleach on his skin. Needless to say, he went from a old black man to Chris Redfield in Resident Evil 7. He went from Darth Vader to Gal Gadot. He went from a black Steve Buscemi to Jack Black. He went from Kirk Lazarus to Robert Downey Jr. A truly subversive accomplishment from Neil Cuckman. Bravo! The self-proclaimed champion of diversity is now devaluing a black character by stripping him of his racial and ancestral pride. And before we get to why this is so disgusting, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, and of course, ring my bell. Now, the utterly racist implication is that Neil Cuckman wanted the new Doctor to be noble and likable as much as possible. So in his racist mind, he decided to make him white. Even though in the first game, he's very clearly black. But not only is he black, the fine folk at Naughty Dog made him a terrible, incompetent doctor in a shitty, dirty hospital room. Just look how sinister and almost comically evil that surgeon looked in the first game. But in part 2, he's suddenly the most normal, non-threatening, nice guy ever. So let me get this straight. Neil, I tuck my manhood between my legs, Druckmann retconned his race from black to white because he thought a white man would be easier to sympathize with instead of a black man. How incredibly racist. You could almost picture Neil Druckmann in his boardroom meeting saying, "You can tell he's a good guy now because we made him white." Hold on a minute, wait a second, I just thought of something. Maybe Abby's dad did blackface. I guess all the surgeons wear blackface during operations, or maybe it's an Easter egg reference to Tropic Thunder. Maybe before they lobotomized a child, they put Kirk Lazarus on the operating table and bleached his skin. Anyway, look, joking aside, the double standards of the SJWs make me sick. They claim to be the most inclusive people ever, but they are anything but. And according to the deranged alphabet community, we hate The Last of Us 2 because we are all bigots. So from now on, we should say if they like The Last of Us 2, it's because they are all racists and support whitewashing. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Mannix out.